Hello and welcome again to another episode of The Citizen on DAF Television. My name is Mike Adekunle. You know, when we come on this program, we speak and we talk about everything and anything around politics, around good governance, around education, entrepreneurship, and all that. So really bless God for the inputs and for the feedback we've been getting on this program. And we want to really encourage you to please partner with us on this program, support us, because we need to get this program to the grassroots. We need everybody to be aware and to be abreast of informations around politics and governance. We want all hands on deck. We want every followership to start getting to know what it is to be a good leader, especially a political leader. We want every leader, those in offices today and those who are aspiring to be in offices today, to also know that there is need for accountability. There is need to deliver to deliver the dividends of democracy. In any clan, democracy will always be preferred above any other form of government. So we have democracy in Nigeria, and we want to enjoy it. So please make it enjoyable for us. Make it something that we will all look out for, and I pray that God will help us and enable us, even as children of God, as Christians, to do our own quota, to do our own responsibilities, to ensure that we have good governance in Nigeria. It's a matter of time. We are going there, and we will get there. We will get there in the name of Jesus as God helps us. So I want to especially thank two set of people today. I want to thank His Excellency, the Executive Governor of Ogun State, yes, Prince Dapo Abiodun. I remember the last time on this program, we talked on bad roads around Ogun State. And I got a feedback that this program, you got it, whether you were told or you watched, I don't know, but I was told you got information as concerning this program, and straight you swung into action, commissioning starting work on Abeokuta to Songota Road. We really appreciate you for that. Shagamu Ore Road, or Abeokuta Shagamu Road, work is going on there as we speak. We really appreciate you, our governor, His Excellency Governor Dapo Abiodun of Ogun State. We appreciate you that you have what is called listening here. We are here to talk about what you are doing, and when we see what you are supposed to do and you are not doing, we can also talk about it too, in a way of calling ourselves to action. And as citizens, I think we have that right to talk you to action. And thank you for listening to us. I want to also appreciate the special assistant to the governor of Ogun State in area of information and strategy, Mr. Akimade Kayode. We really appreciate you also for the role you played in this part of, what I talked about right now. You took your time, you talked to us, even to myself personally, and we really appreciate you for your humility and your service to mankind. Thank you so much, Mr. Akimade. We really appreciate you. So today on the program, we want to again look at another sector, especially in Ogun State, that is very, very important, and that is a secondary education sector. We know that primary and secondary education sector is within the purview of the state government. So a lot will need to be done, especially in Ogun State in this regard. So we want to illustrate this sector, of education in Ogun State and in extension to other parts of the country, and also to talk on education generally. And graciously, I have with me a wonderful guest, someone who is a pastor, a child of God, God-fearing, and of course, he is the chairman of Academic Staff Union of Secondary Schools in Ogun State. The chairman, Academic Staff Union of Secondary Schools in Ogun State. I'm talking about Comrade Felix Oluwaseun Agbesonwa. Good to have you, Comrade.
Good morning. Have a good day, viewers at home. Because I don't know the time you will be watching it in your own different region.
Yes.
Good day, viewers.
Thank you so much.
Good day, the moderator. Thank you for having me on here this day.
Thank you so much, Comrade Agbesowa. We appreciate you. So, speak to us as concerning this union, the Union of Academic Staff Union of Secondary Schools in Ogun State.
Thank you so much.
What is this union all about? What do you do? What are your responsibilities and duties around education in Ogun State?
Thank you. Academic Staff Union of Secondary School is a union officially meant for secondary school teachers in Nigeria.
Okay.
And we have a union across the 6 states of Nigeria.
Okay.
With the headquarters at Benin.
Okay. Why do you have your headquarters in Benin and not in Abuja?
No, we have headquarters at Benin.
Okay.
That's where our founding fathers have situated the headquarters, national headquarters there.
Okay.
And secretariats at Benin. Now, in Ogun State, by the grace of God, I took over the leadership of the union 2 years ago,
Okay.
January 19th, after a tense political clashes in the state then. But I took over it by the grace of God from my predecessor, who happened to be the current Trade Union Congress chairman, Alhaji Hakeem Lasisi. So I took over from a Muslim as a Christian. So, and the union is meant specifically to take care of welfare of teachers.
Okay.
Secondary school
teachers.
Teachers in Ogun State.
Okay.
To speak for them, to be their voice, to make sure that things are done very well in the right way for our secondary teachers in Ogun State.
Okay.
To make sure that government listens to us and to make sure that our teachers also comport themselves to the ways and manners of 21st century of teaching.
Okay.
And also to make sure that we discharge our duties with fear of God and to build students to develop their life, because we know we are local parents and we know these students are in their formative stage. When they start is in secondary school, it's from that secondary school that they either develop, either to make it or destroy his or her future.
Yeah.
So, and as local parents, the union guides all our teachers to make sure that our students are well trained, nurtured up according to the curriculum and according to the stream of work. So Academic Staff Union of Secondary School is an household name in Ogun State,
Okay.
where every member of secondary school wants to be part of it because of what we stand for. Every year we celebrate our Teachers' Day. Every year we give our members souvenir across the state, from Yewa, Ijebu, Remo, and Egba. We carry everybody along. And by the grace of God, we have a secretariat in Abeokuta at Leme,
Okay.
along NNPC Road. We have a secretariat that has been built there, but it's not yet completed. And also, as a union, we believe in doing things that is right.
Okay.
Thank you.
Okay, so now very well. Thank you so much. So let's look at the curriculum. Let's start from the basis. So I hope you are not just being the union fighting for welfare, which is very germane, very key, but then what are your inputs to the development of curriculum, a robust curriculum that fits into this day's learning, teaching and learning, like 21st century teaching and learning. So what are your inputs? What do you do, to ensure that government comes up with a robust curriculum?
Thank you so much. It's a pity the federal government have not gotten it right in curriculum designing.
Okay.
And the truth of the matter is that when they want to have a curriculum, they don't call the stakeholders to come and sit down and talk about the curriculum, because we have said this several times. The curriculum planners are those that are not on the field. But we that are on the field, they don't call us. How can the minister just sit down in his four corners of office and be planning curriculum for teachers that are teaching on the field? But we, as a union, we don't keep quiet. We have been saying it all around. The curriculum plan should carry teachers along.
Okay.
Not just teachers, carry the union leadership along. Because the union leadership knew what is going on, really.
Yes.
They knew where the shoe pinches their members. They knew what should be instilled in the curriculum that will make our students learn new things. So we don't keep quiet. When we see kind of vagueness in curriculum, we speak out. Like, for example, geography.
Okay.
it has now become an obsolete for you to be using geography that is being used 25 years ago to teach our students now. Because all the special things they are using in the geography then were imported from abroad.
Okay.
We are now telling our people, let us use what is on ground. Let learners know from what is known to unknown, what they are familiar with.
What they are familiar with, yes.
So that's part of curriculum planning. So as a union, we kept on telling the curriculum planners, always carry those that are rightfully designer of the curriculum along when you want to design.
You teachers now, you are the one implementing the curriculum. You are the one making use of it.
But if we are not called,
but you should be part of
those that
making
design
process.
the curriculum, because we are the one that knew what exactly the changes the student needs.
Okay, okay.
So as a union, we have been telling the government they should call the union so that we can be part of the formation of the curriculum development in the country.
Okay.
In Ogun State, I give it to the governor of Ogun State, Prince Adedapo Oluseun Abiodun, CON, my governor, for being a listening governor when it comes to educational matters. There are so many things that goes on in education of Ogun State that our union is being called upon.
Okay.
And they carry us along through the Ministry of Education and Chief Justice Commission. When they carry us along, we flow together because they knew that we are the one on the field. We are the ones giving them feedback.
Yeah.
That governor, sir, this is what's happening. These are things that's happening here and there that we need some kind of correction and adjustment and amendment, which our governor has been the least governor that has been listening to us. So in that area, Ogun State has been doing well in carrying the union along, in making sure that necessary things are done.
Okay.
For example, discipline. Now, secondary school in Ogun State has come back to stay.
Okay.
Before, in Ogun State, we have some parents that can just bag into the school and harass teachers and harass our principals. Our principals, for God's sake, are not junior officers. They are grade level 17.
Okay.
They are permanent secretary status.
They are very high.
They are permanent secretary status.
Wow.
So when you have a principal that have attended grade level 17, you don't just attend that grade level 17 a day.
Yes.
He or she must have paid his dues.
Over the years.
Over the years. So respect should be accorded to him or her. When such person.
So around discipline, what do you think could make a parent will want to come to harass a teacher?
I'm coming there. For example, if a teacher disciplines a student for his misbehavior acts, when that child gets home, that child formally will go and tell his parent. We have seen instances where parents will bring talk to the school, harass teachers, harass principals. We told the government it must stop in Ogun State. I championed it. And I thank God for the Commissioner of Education, Professor Abayo Marigbabu, and the governor of Ogun State, Prince Adedapo Oluseun Abiodun. They came out with a kind of, what do you call it? A kind of agreement.
A policy.
Not even a policy. They call it, it's not a policy.
Like
The students should sign. Undertaking.
No, like an undertaking. Okay.
Undertaking. Not like it's undertaking was printed out.
Okay.
Parents must sign. Students must sign.
Okay.
In Ogun State today, we have LIN, Learner Identification Number.
Okay.
Learner's Identification Number, LIN.
Okay.
If a child misbehaves in a school, and they send that child out of that school, no school in Ogun State can accept that child again in Ogun State. Because
this you are saying now is majorly for Ogun State,
for
right?
Ogun State now.
The learner identification number.
Yes, LIN, yes.
Okay.
That development, that's what I say, curricular development.
Okay.
Carrying us along. Now, if a child misbehaves and that child is sent away from the school,
okay,
that's the end of that education in Ogun State. I said that child is ready to pass through the punishment they want to give him.
What about all this? It's even a conversation on its own. What about all these mushroom and upcoming private schools? I think they are the one, or would you say they should not engage such a child?
Hello, sir, moderator. Ogun State now, both public and secondary school have LIN.
Oh, it's applicable to both private and public.
No private school we employ, we absorb any student sent out from or public school in Ogun State again. If a private school tries it, that school will be what? Will be closed down. It has been regulation in Ogun State now.
Do you have influence or such influence?
The government have said it. Who is in charge of education in the state? It's not the government. The government knew the flaws. That these parents will take away their children from public school to go and register them in private school. And when they get to private school, they'll be much more corrupt and much more destructive. So the government has laid a legacy. When a student is out from public secondary school, no private school dare absorb him or her in their school. If you dare it, you'll be penalized, you'll be sanctioned. In Ogun State, I don't know for that state. In Ogun State of today, you don't do it. Now, there's LIN, there is discipline in the school, undertaking has been signed.
Okay.
I told you, formally, they can just come and harass principal in the school. I'll give you 2 instances. In Ado Daughter, local government, there was a mother that went to harass a teacher in the school. The government took it up, charged the parent and the child to court. The mother of the child, because she was the culprit that time, was given verdict. She was asked to be locked in prison or to go to the school and sweep the school compound for 3 weeks.
Wow.
The woman had to go back to the school and sweep the school compound for 3 weeks openly when students were there. What kind of humiliation was that? More than that. Who made the mother to come to be humiliated? It's not the child.
Yeah. But then...
Now, that's number 2.
Okay.
At another school in Ilaro, there was a guy, a child, no, let me use a guy, a child, SS3, that the principal was talking to, that he did not dress properly. And before you know it, he was harassing the principal and the teacher.
Really?
And before you know it, he called the mother. The mother brought talks to the school. They charged the case to court. There were influential people that were calling the commissioner that shut the case down. Commissioner said, union said they don't want any form of like that again in the school. For us to have peaceful atmosphere in the school, in Ogun State, let us of us to unite together. I'm sure we
train the children.
Train the children. What about Elisha Remo? There were 4 students that asked a student teachers on practice from Taswed. Yes, that was 2 years ago. I stood my feet on ground. I said such students must be dealt with. Thank God for Children's Rights Commission. They charged them to court. After that, they gave them punishment. We have told them that in Ogun State, we won't tolerate discipline in Ogun State again. Because when a teacher is being battered, you are telling us that we don't know what we are doing as a unionists.
And in a way, it has a way of watering down the level and the quality of education they receive. So teachers... But then, what do you have to say around...
It's not a crime for us to be a teacher.
Yeah, sure. It's a noble profession.
So people should not call us as a second field citizen. We are professionals on our own.
Yes.
We should be accorded respect. We command respect. We don't beg for respect. They should give us that respect. And I'm happy that the Ogun State government has given us that due, making us that teachers are well respected and well accorded with their dignity of labor. Thank you to Governor Dakwabiodun.
That's very lovely. Thank you, Mr. Governor. All right, so now let's look at the issue of courtesy in schools. Even these days, starting from primary schools. I'm sure you must have had your own experience as regarding this, even in secondary school. So what do you have to say as concerning, what's it called now, courtesy among these little children in school?
Courtesy in secondary school in Ogun State is not in existence again.
Okay.
I can say it categorically.
Okay.
Because any child caught in any kind of courtesy act, he or she knows that he's out of the school automatically. In Ogun State today, you dare not tell us that you're a courtist. When the law enforcement agency are even looking out for you. And we have warned our teacher. We have warned our teachers. If any child name you
as a supporter,
as a supporter,
sponsor.
or a sponsor of cultism in Ogun State, that's the end of your job. I, as a person, will stand my feet on ground and they sack you. Because we are to build nation builders, not to build destructive builders. We've told them. So no teacher will condone anyone under them perpetrating cultist activities.
Yeah.
Look, say today, I must confess to you, I don't know of other secondary school.
Okay.
Yeah, and even if they have, maybe they have it underground. There are so many means of identifying the true ones. And once the one they identify you, they take you to Elewero. We have anti-cultist section in Elewero. What you don't know, they will teach you there. Maybe your parents will send you to go to school. You are going there to do other things.
In cultism.
So what you want to learn from, they will teach you in Elewero.
You know, all this wonderful...
And I thank the commissioner for police, led by CP Alamutu, for rising up to that task every time, every day. Because they've told us, across the 20 local government of Ogun State, they've told all the policemen, about all the DPO station, anywhere you hear any form of cultism, just pick them, send them to Elewero. So now, the rate of cultism in secondary school have get down so low. So that to the extent I can tell you that in Ogun State we don't have cultists among secondary school.
That's very good to hear. It's very interesting to hear. So then mentioning that now, you know, I want to ask, because it's a laudable step, a laudable idea you are putting to the table right now. But being the chairman of this union in Ogun State, what are you also doing to influence other states in making sure that some of these things you enjoy or we enjoy in Ogun State, you know, under your leadership, it's also practicable, you know, in other states of the Federation?
Anchorman, Anaje says, Hunchback, the load you carry makes you to be bent.
Or your load is bent.
Your load is bent. He said you are looking at the
load.
Load. You are not looking at the bottom. Ọ̀nà amúkọ̀ ẹ̀rọ ẹ̀wọ̀. Ó ní ìsàlẹ̀ lẹ́wọ̀ ẹ̀wòkè ẹ̀wòkè. Àbòkè lẹ́wọ̀ ẹ̀wòsàlẹ̀. Everything depends on leadership.
Okay.
When you have a governor that have a mind of putting things straight in education, you will see things going on very well. I don't know for that sector,
okay,
but the education sector, I give it to Prince Dakwabionu for giving us mouth to talk about Ogun State. We cannot influence other states because we don't know how their governor relates with them. I can only talk about Ogun State now because I work in Ogun State. I live in Ogun State. I don't live in Ibadan. I don't live in Oyo State. I'm coming to work in Ogun State. I work in Ogun State. I live in Ogun State. My children school in Ogun State. My family live in Ogun State. So we know what is going on. I can say that leadership of the governance want things to change better in Ogun State education system. We can influence them when they begin to hear that kind of interview. That if this can happen to Ogun State, why can't we replicate it again in our other states? Everything boils down on the leadership. Putting the right person at the right
position.
place.
Putting the right peg in the right hole.
In the Ogun State, in the Ministry of Education, we have season education. Season education is that the Commission of Education.
Okay.
That started from primary school, secondary school, college education, then to university. I was formerly the first vice chancellor of University of Education in Nigeria.
Okay.
Professor Abayomi Adigbabo is the Commissioner of Education. We have a special advisor on education that is a seasoned person that knew more about education. I'm talking about Mrs. Ronke Shoyombo. She's a member of the Governing Council of Okpara University, the university that they established. And he has been an essay from Lagos State before. When he gets to Ogun State, she corroborated what she saw in Ogun State, and she built it up. That's Mrs. Ronke Shoyombo. In Ogun State, we have right peg in the right hole. The Chairman Teachers Commission, TESCOM.
Yes.
Evangelist Alex Confide is a seasoned administrator. the problem we have in other states that that maybe the problem is that when you don't put the right peg in the what?
The right hole.
I've told people, and I'll continue saying it anywhere. Educational ministry should be handled by teachers, not by civil servants.
Okay.
Let teachers man their affair by themselves.
Because it's their own affair.
Their own affair.
They know the nitty-gritty, so they should be able to handle it by themselves.
If you get Minister of Health, I've ever seen where a second teacher...
Probably a secondary school teacher
will be named a director of Minister of Health.
All right, let's go on this very short break. Please stay tuned. We shall be back. Welcome to a platform for a robust, inspiring, and engaging conversation in the world of politics and governance, business, education, and more, and concerning you as a citizen and your civic responsibilities. Watch The Citizen on Dove Television at 1 p.m. every Tuesday, West African time, and a repeat broadcast every Thursday at 11 p.m. The Citizen, we are all in this together. Welcome back, and thank you for staying tuned with us. It is still The Citizen on Dove Television, and of course, I am still here with Comrade Felix Oluwaseun, Chairman, Academic Staff Union of Secondary Schools in Ogun State. We've been speaking around issues and situations as concerning secondary schools in Ogun State, and all is been saying, thank God, a whole lot of improvement we have seen. And kudos to the governor of Ogun State, Prince Dapo Abiodun. We really appreciate you and everyone watching at this time. So let's move to the area of security. What do you have to say around security in Ogun State, around the schools? Though we are not hearing much of, kidnapping cases and all that, but then we still need to not lose our guard. We need to still stay on guard. So what are the security architectures in place?
So we still need more security in our schools.
Okay.
Because there are cases of theft, vandalization in our schools. But let me tell you, all hands are on deck in making sure that security of our schools are being done and being monitored by the government. Now we have people we call so safe corps.
Okay.
We have people that we call vigilantes. We have Nigerian police force that have been moving around the schools to make sure that the schools are well monitored. Though the government also have been told, because in our last educational summit, where we had pre-education summit before we resume back for this time, we pleaded with the government to please help us make sure that security guards return back to school by employing more security guards to school. Because we can see that one security guard cannot take care of all
sure, those public schools are very wide. Yes,
we need more hands to be employed for security in our schools. Why are we saying that? Because there are some instruments that the government have bought for the schools. If they are being stolen away, to get the original now is money. So that's why we need to secure our properties. There have been times where our office of our principals have been vandalized, where schools have been broken into, and material have been stolen away. But when we reported to the government has swung into action by making sure that they see that properties in the school are well taken care of. In terms of kidnapping, Ogun State has a functional networking system of security as at now.
Okay.
No student is expected to be seen outside after 8 o'clock in the morning. If you are seen outside, you are on your own. And once the task force take you, you are due for discipline. So in that area, it has reduced how students move around carelessly.
Okay.
Even the school administrators have been charged that they must not allow any of their words to be out of the school during the school hours. You can see working immediately give room for kidnappers to have opportunity to what? To call them and kidnap them. And we have told our parents Don't send any stranger to the school to come and pick your child. It's part of undertaking.
Okay.
Because we don't want a case where a child will say, a parent will say, I sent my driver to come and pick your child without telling us. And we have told the student also, if you see any strange faces around their school system, if anybody calls you that you have not seen the face before, don't listen to him or her. Shout. Everybody around here that this one is a kidnapper. There was a case that was reported to me. Was it not in maybe Yewa or Remo? I've forgotten. That some students were going back home and they saw a strange car.
Okay.
Following them. And suddenly the car parked beside them. But thank God for the students that were smart. The guy just said, come in. Let's give you a lift. He said, no, we are not coming in. And that place is a lonely place.
A bush area, right?
Yes.
Okay.
He said, but what saved those students that day was that as they were talking, they were shouting.
Okay.
So people were passing by. The car that parked beside them saw that people were passing by, and those students were shouting. That leave us alone, we are not entering the vehicle. They just zoom off. If they are still those students have not been smart enough. That's how they were.
And if they have not been told, like that before,
Yes.
to know how to respond to such situations,
They would have been a victim.
yes, they will have fallen victim.
And when you are a victim, you can see they will pay heavily ransom on it. And that's why we do tell our children, anytime you see a stranger that you don't know within the school step, please shout for safety or run away. And there's no way you can run away. If you know where you are, people can hear your voice.
Yes.
Shout. If they hear your voice, if they shout, they will arrest them.
Okay, now some serious thing now to quickly deal with because of our time. And I want you to be as sincere as possible. Wherever we are lagging in this area, let's say it so that government too can respond. I just appreciated the governor while we were starting.
Definitely.
The area of infrastructure.
Yes.
Buildings, school buildings, classrooms, and equipment, teaching equipment in those schools, like laboratory equipment and all that. So how far as concerning some of these things? Because some of our schools, we see them dilapidated, seeing children sitting on the floor. Some of them don't even have, what it takes to sit, to learn. So what do you have to say to this, and what is government doing?
Mr. Mike, there is a difference between building infrastructure and equipping it.
And equipping it, yes.
That's where I will come in there. Government has done its part. Let Parent Teachers Association also come around and support the government. Let all students also come around and support the government. Who are the government? You and I are the government. I watched a documentary recently by neighboring state. Let me say, Oyo State.
Okay.
We had those students. Government College Ibadan. They gave their alma mater infrastructure, what do you call it? Facilities. Roughly over 10 million naira. It's not Governor Seyi Makinde that did it. It was a collaboration of what? The old students
association
that came together to make sure that things are done well. We should not wait that government should do everything alone. If you are waiting for the Akpabelo to do everything alone, then you are deceiving yourself. The Akpabelo is a human being. He has his limitation.
But then, what are the plans in place? Private sector collaboration, like you just mentioned right now, parent-teacher collaboration.
Yes.
Are some of these things in place to make sure that the hands of the governor is lifted?
Yes, they are. Now, in Ogun State now, nearly all old student organizations are coming back to their alma mater to develop their alma mater. Okay. That's anywhere I have opportunity to speak like this. That's what I do tell them. Okay. Go back to your alma mater, go and develop it. I finished from the secondary school. I went to grammar school, Diaba. I know our old boys are always investing back to the school. Okay. Let everybody go back to their matter and invest back in your school. If that school did not produce you, will not get to where you are today. You are where you are today because that school was there for you when you needed it. So if you have your money now, don't spend your money on frivolities. Go there, go to your student association, go and invest back in your school. Don't wait for government alone to do it. You said something that students sitting under the tree, learning.
Yeah.
I'm not a politician, and I don't want to comment on that. But the truth of the matter is that people that are posting these things on social media, they will not see good things when the government is doing. The opposition will pick it up and say that government is not doing this one correctly. Now, hold on. We have some schools that they don't have infrastructure. There's no doubt about that.
Yes or no? That is yes.
That is yes.
Yes.
But my question is this. Do the community leader or operator of that school, do they inform the Ministry of Education?
Okay.
Because that is why we have Ministry of Education. That's why we have zone education officers. Did you inform them that something like this is going on?
That there is a school.
That we don't have infrastructure at this place. So, I hope you are getting me now.
Yeah, I'm with you.
When there is a feedback mechanism from the grassroots to the ministry will pass across to the right channel. There was a school that they posted on social media from Yewa.
Okay.
One was posted from Remo. My question is this: do they carry the education officers in that?
Sir, the issue is still around information. The route through which they go by passing that information might not be what we need to talk about.
Excuse me, sir.
But at least the information was delivered.
Excuse me, sir. If like the school they posted to at Yewa, immediately the government saw it.
Yes.
The government went there and did something there.
And that is very good. That achieved the purpose.
But excuse me, let us tell ourselves the truth. Always inform those that have been assigned to monitor the.
But when you look at the education monitoring team, I don't know if there is any, because in those days, while I was in primary school,
they have education monitoring team.
Are they doing their job?
Very well. You come back to my point now. Now, if you tell education officers in the local government, their work is to inform the monitoring team. Go there, go to that area, go and check what the principals have said. They will go there. Oga, when we get there, they have only 4 classrooms, and they have 2,000 students. So nobody needs to tell the government that 4 classrooms cannot be enough for the what?
For the children
for 2,000 students.
That locality.
That locality. So they will inform the government. The government will send people there to go and get instruction for them. What we are against is that, what I like to know, Ogun State is our state. And we must keep on protecting and defending the state. If you are saying you are fighting with Akwabiodun, Akwabiodun is not the one that will come and do it. You that are in the rural area, talk out, speak out. They will not, if you not speak out, if they not victimize you, they leave dress for us. As whether we will not fight for you or not. Because what they don't know, if you tell them that is what they don't know, and they don't do it at the right time, they need to leave down with the union.
You know, when we talk about government, talk about union, office stuff and all that, there is bureaucracy. You know, bureaucratic bottleneck here and there. How do I get to B to get to A to get to C?
That won't take place in infrastructure development. We have told, personally, I do tell my governor, Oga, he wants us to have good educational system in Ogun State. Let there be good infrastructure across the state. And the governor has been doing very, very, very right.
We are taking time on this now because it's very, very important. We said earlier.
Infrastructure is the most important thing.
Most important because
we are the students, just children will learn.
Yes.
It's much more important.
And it has a way of dignifying you
there
too as a teacher.
There should be a conducive environment for both the students and the teachers. It's not a classroom where we'll pack students there like a sardine.
Yeah.
Where there will not be proper ventilation. Where they will be breathing to themselves. The issue, UNESCO policy on education says a teacher to 40 students.
35 to 40.
35 to 40 students. That's UNESCO policy.
Yes.
But that's not realistic in all the state now. because of the large
because
population.
Of the population.
Yes. But even if you can get 1 to 40, if you can get 1 to 50, and the place is conducive enough, teacher can pass through the aisles.
Yes.
And
at least have a kind of one-on-one contact and interaction with the students.
Excuse me, sir. What do you call teaching? Teaching is all about relationship. I should be free to teach my students in the classroom. Tell them about what they don't know. They should be free to talk to me about what they know, what they don't know. And it's not only just coming to the classroom and using my marker.
And face the board.
No! Teacher has gone beyond that. Teacher should be able to tell me that, sir, what you taught us last week, I went back to research about it. This is my result.
Find out.
That one will be done under conducive environment, not under a tree, not under a place where the heat is too much.
Yes, yes.
So when you notice such kind of thing in your locality, speak out. Tell those education officers, we have ZDOs across our local government. ZDO are there to monitor each local government schools. Let them come out. They will come to your school. They will take their data. They will take their statistics down.
Okay.
They will send it to the ministry. We have a department, Ministry of Education. They call it Ministry of Statistics.
Okay.
Department of Statistics and Data.
Okay.
They will get the statistics. They will bring it out. They will channel it to the PS, Permanent Secretary of Education. That's what we call bureaucracy.
Yes.
That's not that gets to the level of PS that will not get to Commissioner of Education.
How sure are we? Would anyone not sit on some of these files or these reports?
I'm not talking about other states. In Ogun State, where we are today, nobody dare it.
But then, time time flies on the program. But then, let's look at, there are some communities that are doing communal efforts to educate their children.
Yes.
Probably in a situation in a community where they don't have school and government is not coming yet to their aid, or where the school is to them is far. Probably, let's use this place for instance right now, maybe a community around this side of the express in Mowe, for example, and their school is only available at the other express, and they can't allow their children to risk crossing express in the morning, in the afternoon, attending to. So they come together to get a school for themselves, at least to start with.
That's not what you're saying.
Yeah. So what is government doing in absorbing or taking up such, schools as government responsibilities?
I'm happy that you brought this one out. On October 5, during my Teacher Day's speech, when the governor was sitting down there at Cultural Center Kuto, I mentioned the name of a community school, Lufu Akpe.
Okay.
Lufu Community High School.
Lufu Akpe is very close.
Lufu Akpe is here.
Yes. Yes.
You know, more than 5 villages are supplying those students.
Okay.
Because there's no school there. The community wants the student there to go to school.
Yes.
More than 5 villages are supplying. I was there personally to do investigation myself. We have more than 5 villages, up to 10 villages are supplying students there. I went there. I saw what was on ground. We told them to community should try as much as possible to have more infrastructure. The government cannot do everything alone.
Yes, yes.
They did it. That was what prompted me to say it in my speech to the governor on that day.
Okay.
The government should please look into Lufu Akpe Community High School and absorb them. Now, 2 days ago, I had a meeting with the deputy governor of Ogun State, Engineer Salako, on this same school. On this same absorption school.
Yeah.
And she assured me that she will pass across to the excellency. Let me tell you something. When Governor Dapo Abado came to power, he has absorbed some schools in the past 6 years.
Okay.
And he has a mind of still
absorbing more.
So it depends on what he know about. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, yeah.
He doesn't know that a school exists in Lufu Akpe.
Okay, I will tell you one in my community. I'll let you know when we are done off camera. So you let the excellency know that there is a school and other schools like that in other communities.
We have more than 25 schools on ground now.
That need to be absorbed.
Yes, but government cannot absorb all of them because most of them have not done the needful.
But in a way, even those who have done the needful, in a way, government should show them that is interested in them.
They have promised us they are going to do that.
Yes, yes, it's very important.
Everything is about budgeting.
Yes, yes.
They promise that they go to do that. My job will be that governor should absorb Lufu Akpe Community High School. That's my joy. And that's what I see.
And he will do it. He will do it.
Yes.
In 1 minute, we can't talk about all this and not mention the welfare of teachers.
Yes.
So what's Ogun State doing as concerning the welfare of teachers?
Fine. The government of Ogun State, as I told you, I made it a point of contact to their mind that teachers should be respected and should be honored. Now, they make sure that teachers enjoy benefits of what their other colleagues are doing. Recently now, we have been telling our government that teachers are not second-field citizens.
Yeah.
What doctors are entitled to, give to teachers also.
Teachers should be entitled to.
Yes. And that's why we told them that our principal generals, there should be a bill that will make them to grant to the status of
to be at par
with the permanent secretaries.
Okay.
Because teachers taught all of them. So the rising of teachers is paramount in their heart.
Okay.
Like that government have tried to do this health scheme. Health scheme now. Teachers can have this NHIS.
Yeah.
Ogun State Health Insurance Scheme.
Yes.
You can register there. If you are sick, go to hospital with your card. You give them. But that's part of government initiative of that one. And also they make sure that when there was kind of situation of difficulty in transportation, they provided buses for workers generally to take them to their place of work. But I mean, they can do more than this. Okay.
Government can do more than this.
Yes.
The welfareism of the teachers is also very important, even as much as that of the infrastructure.
Much more important than any other thing.
Yes, very important. So, Comrade Agbesanwa, Comrade Felix Oluwaseun Agbesanwa, thank you so much for your time. Chairman, Academic Staff Union of Secondary Schools in Ogun State. Thank you for your time. Really appreciate you.
Thank you, sir.
This is The Citizens on DAF Television, and thank you for being part of it. Thank you for watching. Many thanks to the production crew and especially my producer. My name is Mike Adekunle. I will see you again next time. Bye-bye, and God bless Nigeria.